It's not, I don't want to be a king, but I feel like we are our own kings in our own rights. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to have a crown on. I already have what I was birthed with. You know what I'm saying? That's more than enough. Jam, 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 jam. Yo, name's Vizier, man. You're watching the Jam interview.
What's your story?
I'm a young kid from Akron, Ohio, West Side. Came up, two parents, you know what I'm saying? And I had to grind, you know what I'm saying, from humble beginnings. We just had to always work the jobs, always make it work. With my family, there was nobody with like particulars set of skills that wanted to take something, hone in on it for real, and take it somewhere. I just feel like what God has gifted me with, because exactly what it is, man, like this passion for music and being able to rap and get on stage in front of anybody and do the poetry and really pushing and go hard with this, man. It's something that is a one-of-one gift. I've had to work so hard. I've worked so many jobs, been denied by so many jobs. I try to do the regular life, and it's just, I can do that and do my dream, but I can't just do that. That's not meant for me. Yeah. It's just not meant for me. I tried it. I tried school, tried the college, bro. It's not me. I don't care. To be honest, like, I don't care enough, man. Like, the music is the only thing that pulls my heartstrings. You know what I'm saying? That really makes me feel like I'm somebody, I'm solidified, and I can go out and branch out and become something. It makes me, when I'm by myself, still feel as solidified as I am when I'm on stage. It's the only thing that makes me feel me at the end of the day.
So going back to when you were talking about not having family to be able to kind of guide you into doing music, who has been, I guess, a role model for you in terms of being able to kind of give you the vision?
Well, you know what's crazy? One, my older brother. We've never really understood in my family what made him be that person to come from the situation he's from, because we have two separate dads. So come from that situation and then take on another situation as family, but then also go to college and be driven without having that main figure head, you know what I'm saying, that they say you need in this world, even though people prove it every day you don't. Everything he worked for, he knew at the end of the day he was gonna have. But to have the goal and the mindset and to stay on that path, because that's so hard. But to stay driven and stay driving, man, it's crazy. So he's always been like that one guy I would always reach out to. But you talk about role models though, honestly, I'll go to music. When Kendrick Lamar dropped, man, dude, like you talk about bars, everything, man, just as a whole catalog. When he dropped High Power, it changed my whole perspective on rap, to be honest. Like, I never heard somebody talk about something and literally just have that driving force behind it in his words. You can hear the passion. The lyricism is impeccable, man. And then carry it all the way through his career up until now, man, is wild. So he's like the main figurehead of somebody that I look to and I'm like, he definitely heavily inspired me.
Why be second to the king, but not just be the king?
That's funny. All right, because my name is Vizier. It's Vizier, right? I got lost in Google one day because I couldn't figure out what name to pick, and I had no real direction. And I saw Vizier, and it stuck out to me, and it followed after saying, this is the one who follows up the king. If the king was to be dead, ill, something happened to him, traumatizing, he steps in, he covers, basically like a vice president type of thing. So that's my relationship, or how I view my relationship with God. So God be the figurehead, and I have to go through him to get to where I want to get to. So I view it second to the king. So like when I'm basically sent in, when he can't, not that he can't handle it, I'm talking about God, but I'm saying like in human form, we all messengers, we all here have a plan, we all have a direction, we're all here supposed to do a certain something, which keeps everything else rotating. So I feel like all I'm doing is stepping in and doing my job. Second to the king, it also keeps me humble. I'm gonna be real, because I can get in my feelings, I can have my ego, really show out there, have my feelings, hard on my sleeve and whatnot. But like, it kind of refreshes me every morning to reiterate Vizier, because when I think of Vizier, I automatically think of the definition off T. It's not, I don't want to be a king, but I feel like we are our own kings in our own rights. You know what I'm saying? So I don't have to have a crown on. I already have what I was birthed with. You know what I'm saying? That's more than enough.
What kind of things do you regret?
Honestly, I ain't gonna lie, that's a good question. I don't regret anything.
Okay.
I think deep about things, on how I could have handled it better. Those ideas come to my mind, but then I'm so deep of a thinker that I can think of a situation where something could have went a different route, right? But then in my mind, I can like play it out in my head. So I'm like, if I did take that route and it worked out, and I could see the first reaction, it worked out, I should have did that. I feel like I can see the rest of the journey and how it worked out, and I'm like, maybe it wasn't the best. Maybe, you know, I can see how it could have veered off and went left and went worse than it should have. So I'm actually grateful that it went the way it did, because that's how it was supposed to. It was intended that way. My homie said, he's like, you can't get caught up in the future. You can't get stuck in the past. But then that's also why we can't handle what's in the present. We're playing dual. Like you're in the future and you're too worried about that. You got the past that you're still hanging on to, and that's why your present can't get handled. So it's like if you stay right here in the present versus get so here and stay here and just stay right here focused on where I'm gonna handle everything step by step, it's gonna get handled. You know what I'm saying? Everything's gonna work out.
Would you like to share like what you got going on?
So I got the song Little Bits, summer jams for the ladies, clubs, everything. It's called Little Bits, me and my homie, Young King. You can follow him on Instagram's @_Young King. And then mine's is @Vizier, Vizier 221, second to the king. Also, my song Martin X, that's on every platform. You can download it anywhere. Even YouTube Music's on there as well. That song is basically about changing shoes with the police. So I'm just exchanging places. I'm not trying to bring the same thing you bring to us. I'm not trying to bring that to your doorstep. But at the same time, I want you to really see it for what it really could be. And it's deep. Basically, all we're doing is just, we're stating facts, man. Police brutality, the struggle, the system, the way it's set up, the pitfalls of being black, everything and some is all in one song. But the Jam Company, man, get your interview, man. This is lit, man.
Thank you, sir.
No, thank you, man. For real, I'm humbled to be here. I'm humbled to be here, have this setup. This is fire. Hey, yo, thank you for watching, man. Keep jamming.